I hope I recorded
One
this
of us
time.
needs to get married.
Musiniangalie. Wacha angalieni huko. Angalieni this Nairobi today. Today's forecast is
About 3 weeks ago, Nairobi was strictly serving storms and gloomy weather. I was hanging out with my fantastic niece, Sparkles, and thought, what a perfect time to go out. Slowly, open your hands, all of them. You just want one. That's creepy. So we did. Honey, do you know where we're going today? Yes. We're going to see Dr. Julie. Dr. J. Dr. J. Okay. You excited? Okay. Okay. Say thank you. Thank you. Show me. Is it nice? Let me see. We're going to jump with Subaru. You've joined our plan, so you better be prepared. Copyright. You have to tolerate. Today is a cold day in Nairobi. Honey, who are we going to see? I think she's starting to get sleepy.
When did this flat start? This one? What is it?
You just work hard.
Stop complaining.
Stop complaining about people and their investments and their monies. It's okay. But you know, like, sometimes you just sit and think, having just enough, like, would that not equate to a happy life? I don't know. Like, it's good to be ambitious, but then I feel like some of the things you start to aspire to are a result of like what society sort of builds your expectation towards. You get, like, you're expected to go to school, get a degree, get a car, get a job, a good one,
get married,
a good corporate one. Oh yeah, get married.
Parents, we are failing. We are failing. Oh, we are not getting married.
Get a house, and I don't know, you know, all that stuff. I don't know. And they're good things. They're not bad things. They're good things. But sometimes having just enough is not a form of ruin, and I feel like we forget that.
We're not taught to define our own levels of enough. As you're saying, we are taught to look at society and look at what so-and-so did and do as they did, I guess, and reach their level. But we're not told, by the way, you can have your level of enough. By the way, your container house, which is 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, is enough.
Actually, you get that container.
My mother will curse me. I refuse to get married, and then now I live in a container. Mabati house. My party house now one kill me. Better not tell her.
I told you not to show her this channel. You give her the link. You give her the link. Sorry, if she subscribes, I swear to God, I don't know.
Behind her house, but she has the idea. Atafikirianga ni container ya storage. Atafikirianga ni storage.
Jesus.
No, I live in that storage house
with your granddaughter.
With your grandchild. We just come for food.
La 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 la. La la la.
Your mother. Your mother will finish me.
I hope I recorded
one of us is to get married.
Musiniangalie. Wacha angalieni huko. Angalieni this Nairobi today. Today's forecast is cloudy.
Cloudy and rainy.
Yeah. But
We linked up with my sister and 4 semi-burnt-out doctors to hang out at Two Rivers Mall after a failed expedition in Village Market where toddler-friendly play was pretty much closed. I quickly morphed into more of an observer than a participant, something I didn't mind as it was my 3rd time bringing sparkles here, but a first for the rest of them. Watching them in action got me thinking, adulting is mostly a fraud. We toil to stay afloat or get enough to facilitate living our varying versions of the dream life. But in that toil, we mostly get spent, physically, mentally, and emotionally. We have to make lots of sacrifices, and the biggest one for me is time. Sometimes I wonder if I over-romanticize this idea of, hashtag living my best life. See, we live in a capitalist world and you have to employ some level of practicality to your dreams. But it's not all gloom and doom, You have to be intentional about whatever it is that you define as your happiness. Whether it's hanging out with friends, going for a meal, reading a book, or just watching your sister embrace motherhood. And you have to create space for it in your life. You have to look past the exhaustion from the toil and put just one more joule of energy towards the things that you really love and desire. So every so often, take a break from the toil. Prioritize your joy. Come out and play.